My dad always had problems with staying out of trouble, but in his core, in his heart, he was a good man. Sure, he, slipped and fell every now and then. He wasn't perfect, but he always did his best to get back up. Whenever he was going through something or had something on his mind, he always tried his hardest to hide it from everybody and keep a smile on his face.
Is my mic placement good? Dominic Robinson's life was out of control for a long time. From drug abuse to being in prison, he had been through a lot. He was a part of a support group for a while, but that didn't last long. While he was there, he talked about experiencing horrific nightmares.
My dad was supposed to come get me to take me to school that morning, but
Tessa, open
he
the
was
door.
late.
Is he ready?
Is who ready?
It's my son, Ray. I'm supposed to be taking him to school.
He left a whole hour ago. Yeah, huff and puff, all you want.
Dominic and Tessa hadn't been together since Dominic was released from prison.
Dominic had been fighting for custody of CJ, but that was an uphill battle.
Today was my day to take him to school. You know that.
Well, you shouldn't have been late.
I told you he was good for nothing.
But Dad and Aunt Brittany never really got along that well. They just didn't like each other.
Brittany and Tessa were inseparable.
Oh, hey, Brittany. I didn't know you were still alive. How the hell are you?
Shut up, Dom.
Oh, you're not doing so well.
Man, I can smell the alcohol under your breath and them stale cigarettes. I thought you was gonna do better for CJ.
I know. I am. Hey, I'm sorry. I slipped up, Tessa. Okay?
Now, Dominic had an interview that day, but that didn't go quite the way he expected.
Hello?
Hello, is this Mr. Robinson?
Yeah, this is he.
My name is John Lucas. I'm here with Vet Tech, calling about your interview later today. We got your background check, but unfortunately, due to the fact that you are an ex-convict, we are not allowed to bring you aboard to our company.
Wait. But I meet all the requirements. I mean, I have the degree in engineering. I graduated at the top of my class. I mean, what more do you want from me?
Yes, I understand that, sir, but due to our company policy, we do not hire any convicted felons, sir. I'm so sorry about this, but please have a nice day.
Wait. God damn it! What the fuck am I gonna do?
This hit Dominic hard because he actually owed money to a man named Butch.
Butch was one of the most notorious gangsters in the city, feared by almost everyone. If Butch wanted you to sell a product, you sell it. If he wanted you to do a job, you do it.
My dad was always into some kind of shady stuff. So later on that day, he comes to pick me up from school, and he just has this worried look on his face. I can't, for the life of me, figure out what's going on.
Daddy, look at me.
Yeah, I see you, CJ. Keep going. Keep playing. I love you, son.
I love you.
All right, let's go. Let's bounce. See you, Mom. There you go.
Hey, Brittany, I told you to lock the door.
I did lock the door.
Are you fucking? Tess, what the hell are you doing? You bringing this shit around my son? Around CJ? Man, are you even looking at your fucking self?
Shut up, okay? You have no right to talk to me like that. You used to sling the same product, Dominic.
Oh no, don't do that bullshit. Because you know I never brought it around him. You know that.
Move.
Oh, fuck you. Move out the way. Move.
Me?
Move.
Where are you going?
You're not
Dominic,
doing
give me
shit.
that
You're not
back. I
doing
paid
shit.
for it.
No.
Give it back.
No, you can take it back and go get your fucking money back. You can do that because you're fucking sick.
Who are
Why
you to-
can't you fucking see that?
Who are you to tell me what I can and cannot do? But guess what, Negro? You know better than me.
Tessa, this shit will kill you.
Get out my house.
Tessa, this shit will. Why don't you fucking see
Get
that?
out my house.
Tessa.
Get out.
The walls in the apartment complex were extremely thin, and all I could hear was Dominic and Tessa screaming at each other.
Just open the door.
Damn, Brittany.
Sorry, I thought I fucking locked the door. Shit.
What a lot of people didn't know was Brittany was helping fuel Tessa's addiction.
Tell me you got somebody else.
Yeah, I got somebody who can hook us up.
Shortly after leaving, Dominic received a call from a guy he used to sell to looking for his next high. Dominic, needing the money, had no other choice but to go.
Yeah, who's this? No, Yeah, I can get you something. Yeah. Yeah, just meet me around the corner across Pennyworth. You know it? Alright, yeah. Okay. Alright.
There's so many places to sell in this city. The police do their best at trying to cover them all.
Dominic met with the guy to make this sale, but by that point, it was already too late.
Bush told me to pop Dominic. He said his time was up, so I rode to his baby mama's house. And then I gave him a call, let him know I was coming through for him next.
After receiving the call, Dominic panicked and stole the car of the guy he was selling to try to get to Tessa's house as fast as possible.
We received a call from a man that night saying that his car had been stolen and that he knew where the man who took it would be.
Open the door. Tessa! Oh shit. Brittany, wake up. Wake up. Tessa! Tessa! Tessa, wake up. Tessa. I'm sorry.
Came out of my room because I heard my dad yelling and saw him holding my mom in his arms.
Go back to your room. Wait. Listen. I need you to go to your room, okay? I need you to go to your room, the place where you play hide and go seek when you remember the hiding place. Okay? I need you to go back and stay there. Do not come out till I can get you, okay? do not come out until I come get you, all right? Listen, remember that me and your mother love you so very much, okay? I'm sorry. Love you, son. Let go.
And I hear somebody burst into the house.
We arrived at the apartment, saw the stolen car outside.
And I heard 2 gunshots.
We saw that the door had been busted open, and we saw 3 dead bodies.
When I heard the gunshots, I looked outside and I saw one of the guys with the gun.
We were able to arrest one of the men, and when he found out that he was facing life in prison, he cooperated with us in exchange for a lighter sentence. And with the information that he told us, we were finally able to put Butch behind bars.
You know, I miss my parents every day.
The tale of these 2 is extremely heartbreaking. A home torn apart by drugs.
Coming on vacation, yes, I'm feeling amazing. Bonded with my offspring, teach the ways of a young king. Y'all are puppies to the game. Above my head, you see no strings. On the wall, I wanna have a place right next to Obama's face. God gave us clean water, but the man took it from us. Kids can't even get clean showers because Canada General Motors did it all for a tax break. Can't even sell our estate. We all living in darkness, still praying for the wardens. 50K for the bracelet, just to show that I'm making it. Instagram the new Snapchat, been watching the Olympics. Off topic just like the news, 1 week and it's old news.